Hi, I'm Salmon. I'm a professional trombone player, and I'm going to talk you through some of the things that might help you decide if this is an instrument you'd like to learn. So this is the trombone. It's got a very long and interesting history, with its roots right back in the very first musical traditions we know about. The trombone is a member of the brass family, so it sits with the trumpets, the tubas, French horns, all of which are loved for their vocal-like qualities. It makes a brilliant solo instrument, but also features in jazz, orchestral, brass band, samba, and many genres. To produce a note, you need a good breath, a slight extension on your everyday breath. You then buzz your lips, producing a sound. There are 7 positions to choose from. Obviously, this requires some length to the arm. As with any instrument, players do need to be a certain size to take this instrument up. This would typically be okay by year 3, possibly year 4 of school. Adult teeth they're useful, but it's not impossible to play without them, especially as these things change so quickly. The instrument's not as heavy as it looks. In this case, looks are deceiving. You need your left hand to support it, and the right hand simply guides that slide. It's not uncommon for people to arrive at the trombone from another instrument, so someone might have started piano or violin very early in their schooling and decide that they want to try something maybe more soloistic or using a different technique. All of those skills you've learned on that instrument before absolutely transfer into trombone, and it can see you make very quick progress. You typically learn trombone in bass clef. Now this might vary slightly between teachers, but bass clef is going to allow you to play in a variety of settings. Lots of players, particularly when they're young, do most of their learning in an ensemble setting, so this is a very social instrument. You'll get to play with your friends and share those skills between you. The trombone is a simple design, so cost and maintenance are pretty easy, very accessible. As this is low maintenance, you need to oil your slide when needs be and polish it just to keep that metal in really great condition. It's not uncommon for things to break, but there are no breakables. There's nothing you need to replace a lot. You might start on a plastic instrument when you first begin your journey with trombone. This is an example of one. This is a P-bone. They start from around £100 or less if you can find some second hand. In comparison, a metal instrument's going to start around £300. If you were to take this on for life and become a professional, they still come out one of the cheapest instruments. An absolute top of the range bespoke trombone is only going to set you back about £3,000, which is nothing in comparison to other orchestral instruments.